Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cat Doc, and while I am a veterinarian, I'm not your veterinarian. I hope my insight, experience, and opinions inspire you to ask questions of your veterinarian and their staff. No video or blog or message board should interfere with or can replace a proper relationship with your local veterinary team. This is the second video in a series discussing my opinion on your cat's environment and actions you can take to maximize your cat's health span. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel helps. The Ko-Fi donation link helps me make even more videos, but my real goal is longer and happier cat lives. Longevity item number 2 is pretty simple. Keep your cat indoors only. I know the indoor versus outdoor discussion is one of those electrified third rails amongst cat owners online. My personal opinion and 27 years of professional experience tell me that it's not a controversy. There's no question in my mind whatsoever. Pet cats should be kept indoors only. An indoor versus outdoor lifestyle has been studied, and the result is conclusive. The average lifespan for cats who are regularly put outside, unsupervised to fend for themselves, is only about 5 years. Indoor-only cats can live about 10 years longer, a decade. It's a brutal world out there, no matter how exciting it is for your cat. Now, I know, I can imagine some of you shaking your head and talking at this video right now. I grew up with a cat who lived 20 years roaming around outside. I just can't keep them in. They whine and complain until I let them out. Most folks who boot their cat into a dark backyard and wish them good hunting are almost impossible to convince otherwise. Almost as bad as people who burn candles. They just think they're special and bad luck won't happen to them until their cat never comes back. Or I meet them when they adopt a replacement animal and we have the same circular argument about letting them outside. Those folks are not going to like hearing this, and they're probably going to move on to the next video after liking and subscribing to the channel, of course. But these are all unacceptable excuses to me. I have witnessed well over 100 of my patients die or disappear over the years from owners who have these same attitudes. The cat gets run over by a car, or incurably infected with feline immunodeficiency virus, or cat corona, also known as feline infectious peritonitis. They get lost and never come home, or starve, or they're attacked by a dog or other wildlife, or they're just outright stolen. Those are just the unintended tragedies. There are evil people in this world. 2 former clinic cats had bullets or lead fragments we discovered in them. One had 2 air rifle bullets in him, meaning somebody took the time to reload and shoot him twice. There was a third clinic cat who somebody witnessed the car ahead of them purposely swerve off the road onto the gravel shoulder to run her over, for no other reason than she was there and that they could. There must be at least 50 patients who we have incidentally found BBs, pellets, bullets, birdshot, and even buckshot when we take x-rays for other illnesses. Clever as they are, cats are just not smart enough to know better. They're curious and playful, and they just can't comprehend their own mortality. Twisted humans or viruses or cars or accidents. You are their guardian. Your pet depends on you to make wise choices to keep them safe. You choose the food they eat. You choose the toys they can and can't play with. If you have a door-darting escape artist, talk to your veterinarian about training. If you have kids who leave the door open, train them not to. Get your pet microchipped. Keep the registration current. If you lose your cat outside, the last video in this series is worth watching now, long before you need to know how to try and find your lost cat quickly. Door darting is such a problem, I'm okay using an electrified shock mat to make them superstitious about the door they like to dart from, but that is mentioned later in a subsequent video. Please, add 10 years to the average cat's lifespan and just keep them indoors, only. Okay, yes, outside on a harness and leash with you standing there is okay if you can yank them off the ground from stray dogs or stray cats trying to pick a fight. Also, you should have them on heartworm preventative so they don't get heartworms from mosquitoes. Loose in the supposedly cat-proof backyard, I'm not too happy about. Lounging in a catio where nothing can get to them, well, is it mosquito-proof? Are they on heartworm preventative? Talk to your veterinarian about heartworm preventatives in cats. So there's number 2 on my longevity list for cats. Keep them indoor only. Please take a second and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more content like this. Chin noogies and a greenie treat to all your cats from me, Cat Doc, and talk to your veterinarian if you have any questions because, as I've said, while I'm a veterinarian, I'm definitely not your veterinarian.